Do you ever feel like you're on the outside looking in? Like everyone else is part of a big, bustling social world, while you're perfectly content with just one or two close friends, or even just your own company? Society often labels people with few friends as lonely, awkward, or even broken. But what if that's completely wrong? What if having a small social circle isn't a sign of failure, but a sign of a very different and in many ways more advanced way of thinking? The truth is, for many, having few friends is a conscious choice. It's not about being unable to connect. It's about choosing authenticity over a crowd. Their brains are simply wired differently, making the typical social life feel draining, unnecessary, and sometimes just plain boring. This isn't a social deficit. It's what I call chosen solitude. Today, we're going to explore the 5 powerful psychological traits behind this choice, and you might just discover that you're not an outcast, but a quiet pioneer of genuine connection. First up, let's talk about quality over quantity. People who thrive with fewer friends have an incredibly high standard for connection. Think about it. Most social interactions are filled with small talk. How's the weather? What did you do this weekend? For most people, this is a neutral, even pleasant warm-up. But for those with chosen solitude, it's not neutral at all. It feels like a net negative. It's draining, it's inauthentic, and it feels like you're playing a role in a play you never auditioned for. They aren't being snobby. Their brains are just wired to seek depth. They crave conversations that have substance, that reveal something real about the other person and about themselves. A surface-level chat feels like eating junk food when your soul is craving a nourishing meal. It just leaves you feeling empty and unsatisfied. So, instead of filling their calendar with lukewarm social events, they are perfectly willing to wait. They wait for that rare, beautiful moment of authentic resonance, that click you feel when you meet someone who truly gets you on a deeper level. They'd rather have one conversation that lights up their mind for a week than 100 that are forgotten by the time they get home. It's a deliberate filtering process designed to protect their energy and honor their need for meaning. The second trait is a profound need for extended recovery time. Have you ever come home from a party, even a good one, and felt like you needed to lie down in a dark room for 3 days? This isn't just being an introvert, it's a sign of high social sensitivity. For these individuals, social situations are like a sensory fire hose. Their nervous system is more finely tuned, meaning they pick up on everything. The subtle shifts in tone of voice, the flicker of emotion in someone's eyes, the unspoken tension in the room. They are not just hearing the words being said, they are processing a massive amount of non-verbal data. They are highly empathetic and observant, which means their brain is working overtime during every single interaction. Imagine your mind is like a computer processor. While most people are running a single program during a conversation, these individuals are running 10, all at once. It's no wonder they burn out faster. For them, solitude isn't a luxury or a sign of sadness. It's a biological necessity. It's the equivalent of plugging their brain back into the charger. They need that quiet time to process all the information they've absorbed, to untangle the social data, and to restore their energy reserves. Their energy management is not weak. It's just incredibly finely tuned. This leads us to our third trait, a high degree of self-sufficiency. People with chosen solitude have a remarkably low dependency on others for their happiness and sense of self-worth. In a world obsessed with likes, follows, and external validation, these individuals operate on an entirely different system. Their sense of value comes from within. They don't need a chorus of approval to feel good about themselves, nor are they shattered by a whisper of criticism. Their identity is internally validated. They've spent so much time in their own company that they've become masters of their own inner world. They know how to entertain themselves, how to solve their own problems, and most importantly, how to find comfort and peace from an internal source. They don't look to others to fill a void, because for them, there is no void to begin with. They are the creators of their own happiness, not consumers seeking it from the social marketplace. This self-reliance is a superpower. It makes them incredibly resilient and emotionally stable. They are not tossed around by the changing tides of social opinion. They are the anchor, steady and secure, in their own lives. The fourth trait is a carefully constructed trust threshold shaped by past experiences. This isn't about being cynical or jaded. It's a highly intelligent form of psychological self-defense. Many people who are selective about their friends have been burned in the past. They've experienced betrayal, fake friendships, or emotionally draining environments. Their brain has learned a crucial lesson: not everyone deserves access to your inner world. Once trust has been broken, the mind becomes a vigilant protector. It doesn't mean they're incapable of trust. It means they value their mental and emotional space too highly to grant entry to just anyone. Think of it like an entry tax for friendship. To get close, you have to prove you're a safe investment. You have to show you're not going to drain their precious emotional resources or disrupt their inner peace. This cautious selection process is a sign of high self-worth. They understand that their energy is finite and valuable, and they refuse to squander it on connections that are not built on a foundation of genuine trust and mutual respect. They're not building walls, they're building a gate, and they hold the key. Finally, the fifth and perhaps most defining trait is a profoundly deep inner world. People who are comfortable with solitude often possess a richer imagination, sharper intuition, and a more nuanced self-awareness than the average person. Their minds are constantly whirring with ideas, insights, and reflections. This internal richness is what makes so many conventional social settings feel flat and uninteresting by comparison. Why engage in superficial chatter about the weather when you could be exploring a fascinating new idea, unraveling a complex emotion, or creating something new inside your own head? For them, solitude is not an empty space. It's a laboratory for growth. The absence of constant social noise allows for the kind of deep thought, creativity, and self-dialogue that is simply impossible in a crowd. Their internal life is so vibrant and engaging that small talk feels like a distraction from something far more valuable. They're not avoiding people, they're prioritizing their connection with the most interesting person they know, themselves. So, let's put this all together. If you're someone who has few friends, it's time to reframe the narrative. You are not broken. You are not lacking. Your mind simply operates on a different frequency, one with higher standards, more sensitivity, and a deeper awareness of both yourself and the world. You are not missing out on connection. You are choosing the highest and most authentic form of it, whether that's with a few carefully selected people or with the incredible, complex universe that exists within you. You have chosen quality, depth, and truth. If this resonated with you, let me know in the comments. And for more insights into the fascinating world of personality and psychology, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.